VCI is an old family business. We started back in 1976 with the Beta 1 format, and at that point in time, our late father, the founder of the business, finally thought he'd found a way to bring movies inexpensively to the collector or the consumer. We like to take the classic films, the films that are kind of lost or have faded away, and represent those to our audience in the best possible light that they can be made to preview. White Zombie is one of those films that has always been a favorite of ours. It was an independent production. The negatives and better materials have basically disappeared or been destroyed over the years. So anybody who's taken this film and tried to restore it is relegated to whatever materials they're able to find.
Basically, our process for restoring films, we start with a film transfer to a digital format that is delivered to us on hard drive. In that process, we bring that into our systems and we do what we can with what we have, and it's pretty amazing the results that we can achieve.
With movies like White Zombie, we had to take multiple sources of footage to combine together to create the final output, which creates obvious problems. Different lighting, different brightness values, different darkness values. Some of the scenes like this one were the kind of restoration that was needed was it had a bunch of scratches from left side to right side, dancing around, some very constant scratches. And the technique requires being able to capture pixels from adjacent frames to replace damage on a particular frame. So this shot, I had to go over this maybe a dozen plus times, each time doing a little bit more, trying to get rid of the scratches essentially. So with each pass, you can use a corrected frame a little bit more to correct the next frame, and then so on. So it becomes a layered process.
We also do extensive work on the audio. We've found an incredible program that allows us to really pull a lot of the pops and the crackles and the hissing and restore the dialogue dynamic range. We were able to go through and restore sections of audio that have had dropouts. I think the program that we use for that is very similar as the visual in that it takes pieces of the audio from before and after and averages that to replace the audio that is missing. For the most part, as long as it's not a huge chunk of audio, we're able to do that very seamlessly. If it's a huge chunk, we end up having to go back to the drawing board and try to find a piece of audio that either comes from another print or another digibeta that we have to fill in those gaps. Also, making sure that the black levels are correct, the video levels or the brightness, the contrast is restored. A lot of times these films have been sitting around for a long time, not always in the best storage facilities. The color fades, the color shifts from reel to reel, so we have to go in, and sometimes it's even scene to scene, that we have to go in and rematch the color. Gorgo was a huge mess when it came to constant color throughout the film. It changed literally scene to scene. That was probably one of the most painstaking restorations that we've had here as far as color correction and contrast and setting the levels.
We try to go a step further and do the best we can to make these productions work. We think you'll enjoy looking at White Zombie, one of the essential classic films. Let us show you a little bit of what we did to make this a little bit better presentation in our upcoming release on Blu-ray.
Don't mind me, I'm just the graphics guy. I did the cover and the menu design. It's not like we're gonna do another one of these a month from now though.